Hi everybody, welcome to the trending streams here on the World Wide Web. Please, subscribe. Click and hit that bell to get the latest video notifications and all. And then you should be notified when I make a brand new video, when I do them. And I try to keep everybody in the know, keep everybody in the loop. So again, thank you in advance. If you have already, hit that bell. Now, yesterday was Memorial Day, all these things. I didn't do a show on my channel, The Truth Never Sleeps. So again, today I'm doing this on here. I hope you find it very informative. Once again, guys, I'm going to prove without a shadow of a doubt that the system is completely trying to divide us and conquer us for an NWO system, right? And I'm not talking about the wrestling. I'm talking about real life. So let's get into it. I'm going to give you perfect examples and why people need to start putting some things together, getting some supplies together, because we are now going into an age where inflation and things are going to cost more. So here we go. Today is June 1st. Of course, they've made June 1st Gay Pride Day. And it is what it is. Many of you know my outtake on what I think of this. I stand with the good books, stand, right? We know what this is. But I have to be careful what I have to say. I'm just a reporter here. So again, today is this certain day. But I'm going to show you the dualities. Again, the divide and conquer, how they want us to continuously always fight each other. Biden says he's recognizing Pride Month, vowing to fight for LGBTQ rights, right? I don't even like saying this stuff, right? Again, this is all part of the system here. We know Google is promoting this. You put this here, you see these little things here. People put time because these are major agendas. So Biden is saying this, but then today, Florida, again, this happened today on June 1st. Florida governor bans transgender women and girls from school sports. So boys that think or whatever, they're trans, so they think they're girls or women, can't go and play sports, right? In girls' things, no matter what they think. This is what now, again, I'm just reporting. Florida is now the 9th state to pass legislation preventing trans females from participating in school sports, and these gender identities, right? So in other words, again, guys, do I have to really tell you? This was in Tallahassee, Florida. Here you can see, I'm not making this up. June 1st, 2021, Tallahassee, Florida. Florida's Republican governor signed a bill Tuesday barring transgender girls and women from playing on girls' sports team at public schools, plunging the state into the national culture war over transgender rights. In Florida, girls are going to play girl sports and boys are going to play boy sports. Governor Ron DeSantis has said as he signed the bill into law at a Christian academy in Jacksonville, we're going to make sure that this is a reality. The new law sure is to be challenged as unconstitutional. Inflames already a continuous discussion unfolding in the national thing. So again, why did this have to be signed on this certain date? Why? Because again, it's the agitation. That's all this is, guys. It is part of the system, okay? Never forget about it. Another big topic, racial divide, all of these things. I've covered it before. Again, as I'm doing this video, I'm a reporter. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm putting it down, but I'm giving you clarity on how the system is made and done to corrupt and to continuously fight each other when we need to be unified. Here you go. BLM, Black Lives Matter leader, says he quit after learning the ugly truth about the organization and claims they have little concern to rebuilding black families. Okay, this is something, again, that I've said. Agendas, big, Me Too movements and BLM, all this, it is put in the media. It is put forefront for why the system, okay? It is what it is, the talking points. Rashad Turner, who founded the local BLM chapter in St. Paul, Minnesota in 2015, released a video last week, The Truth Revealed About BLM. In the video, Turner said he eventually came to the realization that BLM had little concern for rebuilding black families, that he had learned the ugly truth. And I'll play that for you. Now, this all comes on the coattails. Remember when I exposed Patricia or Patrice or whatever her name is, Colors, and notice the name too, Colors, BLM, Colors. It's all part of the system, guys. That Black Lives Matter founder breaks down an interview because she believes she was being attacked because she was buying new homes, multi-million-dollar homes in California. And, people were saying, wait a minute, how is this woman getting all this money, yet she's not, doing certain things, and she buys it in a rich, affluent, again, Caucasian neighborhood. She didn't go to in Chicago or in wherever. Again, she was being exposed for what she was. Well, now this guy's saying what we have all been saying. People in the know that are awake can see it. Again, we all need to be brothers and sisters no matter what color or creed. Let's watch this video from former Black Lives Matter leader. Sounds off on the groups. Again, the ugly truth. Let's see what he has to say here. I haven't seen it. Of course, we're going to get a commercial here. Let's just go through the commercial, and then we'll see what he says. But again, showing you total corruption in these organizations that don't give a dang about what is happening in these certain communities. They're taking the payday. They're taking the checks. They're taking the cash. Ola. Here we go. Here.
We called the North Side home at that time.
Hold on, let me go back here. Here we go.
I was born in Minneapolis in 1985. We called the North Side home at that time, 18th and Queen. When I was 2 years old, my father was shot and killed. My mother wasn't able to take care of me, so I was raised by my grandparents. They told me that if I was going to change my life for the better, education was the answer. So I worked hard in school. I got into Hamline University and earned a college degree, first in my family. Then I went on to earn a master's in education from St. Mary's University of Minnesota. I am living proof that no matter your start in life, quality education is a pathway to success. I want the same success for our children in our communities. That's why in 2015, I was a founder of Black Lives Matter in St. Paul. I believe the organization stood for exactly what the name implies. Black lives do matter. However, after a year on the inside, I learned they had little concern for rebuilding black families, and they cared even less about improving the quality of education for students in Minneapolis. That was made clear when they publicly denounced charter schools alongside the teachers union. I was an insider in Black Lives Matter, and I learned the ugly truth. The moratorium on charter schools does not support rebuilding the black family, but it does create barriers to a better education for black children. I resigned from Black Lives Matter after a year and a half, but I didn't quit working to improve black lives and access to a great education. Today, I serve as the president and executive director of Minnesota Parent Union. We're dedicated to helping parents move their children from failing schools to successful schools.
Exactly, brothers and sisters, and it is all, again, hey, I have to be careful what I say here, but you know what this is. This is a corruption. These people that are behind buying multi-million-dollar homes, pushing every agenda, attacking believers of the Most High. Again, this isn't a conspiracy. This isn't coming from me. This is coming from somebody from the inside. And yes, I truly believe that we need to be educated, but educated in the truth, educated in reality and financial things. Why doesn't school teach us about finances and don't get indebted by creditors and all of these things? Guys, because they want you in debt. They want you completely working. Again, here is the story. Turner's comment about BLM organization some less than a week after its national co-founder, Patrice, whatever her name is, colors, get it? All part of was buying multi-million-dollar home and affluent things. They don't care about you guys. They really, really don't. But again, this is divide and conquer. Just like, again, unfortunately, just like a wart or a pimple, I don't know, whatever, Trump, again, is a part of that divide and conquer. And now today as well, on June 1st, right, Trump is telling people he will be reinstated as president by August after Mike Flynn called for a Myanmar-style coup to replace Biden, guys. Again, can you believe this? It never, ever stops. Again, here you go. Former President Trump is telling people that would be reinstated as president. According to this, ain't going to happen, guys. Again, Haberman commented on a CNN story that showed Trump supporters expressing support of this Myanmar-style coup to bring Trump back. The journalist noted that Trump has been pushing the idea for reinstatement, as in the Manhattan district attorney has convened a grand jury that could indict him, again, for criminal charges in business and all these things. Trump has been telling a number of people he's been contacted or he's in contact with for being reinstated. Guys, this is dangerous. This is jacked up. This is the cult. Again, we need to be unified against both sides because, again, it is Democrat, Republican. It's one double-headed eagle, double-headed serpent, and it never ends. But this is the divide and conquer, Republican, Democrat. Okay, all this stuff, guys. This is it. This is the system. And again, there's no debate what I'm telling you here today. Now, again, a couple weeks ago, again, we have cyber attacks, shuts down fuel pipeline. Remember, I talked about that. It was Jugular, top U.S. pipeline. Again, Colonial Pipeline shuts its entire network. It was hacked, right? They said it was Russians or something like this. All these things, they paid millions upon millions of dollars to these hackers through cryptocurrency. And gas prices went up, right? All these things, a cyber attack Friday, ransomware, Colonial Pipeline, we know they paid the money. It went back online. The group was dubbed the Dark Side, deploying ransomware, extorting victims, all these things. The Soviet Union, right? It's always America versus Russia. I remember growing up as a kid in the 80s, the Russia in the 60s, the 70s, the nuclear war, all these things, the Cold War. This is all systematically, all governments, all these high elitists are all part of these groups anyway. They're globalists. This is to put fear into the people. So anyway, this beats right here. The green agenda. We can't depend on oil. All of these things, right? We know that the left and the occult want green deals, all these things. So again, they're pushing up the gas prices. It's always the Soviet, right? Here's another thing now. This is the newest one in the ransomware attacks on meat packers. JBS likely again from Russia. Chicago, aboard Air Force One, the White House said on Tuesday that Brazil's JBS SA has informed the U.S. government that a ransomware attack against the company has disrupted the meat production in North America and Australia, originated from a criminal organization likely based on Russia. Now, what is another thing that the elite, the system, the globalists, occult want? They don't want gas. They want, the green deals. So we're taxed. What's another thing they don't want? They don't want us to eat meat. They want us eating whatever, grains and grass or whatever, GMO, corn, right? They're all forcing us to do that. So this is another way to inflate not only food prices and all these things, guys. This is happening. If you don't believe me, what happened when Biden came into the office? Gas went up. What happened when the pipeline got jacked up? Gas prices went up. And now there are food shortages as well. Now this is the news here. World's largest meat packer And again, an incident causing its Australian operations to shut down on Monday has stopped livestock slaughters at their plants in several U.S. states. How is this going to stop? I mean, again, this is all systematically set up. The ransomware attack follows one last month to the ties to Russian colonial, right? Colonial is the colonial, right? When you had the what was it? The Pilgrims came here. They created colonies, right? Colonial pipeline. They're colonial. They're starting the NWO, baby. This is it. The largest fuel pipeline they did in the United States crippled fuel delivery for several days in the Southeast. Gas prices hiked. White House spokesperson Karine Jean said the United States has contacted Russian government about the matters that FBI is investigating. The White House has offered assistance to JBS, and our team's Department of Agriculture have spoken to their leadership several times in the last days. JBS notified the administration that the ransom demands came from criminal organizations likely based in Russia. Who knows? Right? They could be using, whatever. Their internet. There's different ways you can transfer different internets and from different companies, right? Or countries. It's all part of the systems, right? Their IPs, right? The White House is engaging direct with Russian governments on the matter, delivering the message. It's outraged things. Now, again, it's a computer. What, we don't have telephones? We can't call certain people to keep the businesses going? Again, all part of agenda. I'm sick of it, guys. It is what it is. More divide and conquer as well. So now food shortage. And also another thing I want to say is, again, they want us to do these grains and all these things. What about the government paying the farmers to destroy their yields and their crops, right? Again, I know a guy that's a farmer. He's getting subsidies. He just hangs around. He's getting a government check to destroy foods. And now, again, guys, they want food shortages. Get your foods. Get your cans. Guys, I'm telling you, get ready. Inflation is coming. What about the digital dollar that's coming as well? More divide and conquer, more Russia and America, more Chinese and America conflicts, right? Digital yang, wang, whatever will be more competitive than the digital dollar. Of course, they want to destroy the oil markets, which a lot of America is based on, and all these things to, again, break America and all these things, guys. We're here. We're going into the Revelations, the book of Revelations, digital dollars, mark of the beast, all these things, the anti-system of the Most High. There you go, guys. Get one with God. You can see all the divide and conquer in the news. That's how they get you. It is part of the system. And don't be scared. Again, get one with God, right? That's what I do here on this channel, but I want to show you, because I know there's a lot of people, a lot of haters that don't want to see the reality. They want to cover their head. They just want to think that these cyber attacks just happen, all these agendas just happen, or all these news points just happen. No, they happen on purpose to create what they want. And now you're in the know, and now you know. Thank you again for subscribing. Click and hit that bell once again. I pray you don't get frightened, because again, we shouldn't have a spirit of fear. We should be empowered. Again, knowledge is power. God is pure power. He loves each and every one of us. And I pray you have a blessed day. Please share these videos. Thanks again. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.